And today I'm about to show you this fly. This is a beautiful and important salmon and trout fly, and it's called the governor Aiken Bucktail streamer. Sometimes it's called the smelt streamer. And the name is from the former Vermont governor George David Aiken, and he was the governor from 1937 to 1941. However, the name is a bit, there's a bit confusion about the name, because from the memory of Governors Aiken widow Lola Aiken, the originator of this fly was Russell Merriman, a friend of George Aiken and insurance official from Montpelier. However, since May 2014, this is the national fly of state Vermont. And yeah, I will show you how to tie this fly. It's tied on a long shank hook, size 4, like this one. Is a Tiemco 300 downwise streamer, heavy wire. It's fit requirements of these classic streamer patterns. And this one says this is a 6x long. And if you don't know what that means, is that on size 4 the hook shank is long, like the 6 sizes is bigger hook, so it is like the 4 size 3 2 1 10 2 30. So the hook is size 4 and the shank is like the 30 standard long hook. And you can have the like X long or X short, like 2X short or 2X long. And you can also use a longer hook. It can be like 8X. But for me this is pretty enough long. It's the standard hook for classic American streamers. For thread I'm using Veevus GPS Plus, and it's basically the Dyneema fiber. You should use some strong thread for tying in the bucktail. So first cover the hook and make a bit of thread base. Now the tail is buried wood duck or a mandarin. So I'm going to use the buried wood duck. Something like this. And tie this in. You should end with the thread base somewhere around the point of the hook. Don't go all the way back, just something like this. And then tie in the wood duck feather. Okay, you can use more, but it's fine. Now I will put varnish a bit, and I'm going to add some weight to this fly. I know some of you will hate me for this, but I will fish this fly on a floating line. So just a bit of a lead wire. And it's better to put it in the front part of the fly. So if you want to weight it, or no, it's on you. I will make just few wraps of this flat wire. Just like this, and secure it. Now the body will be from a silver tinsel, so we will have to make a nice and smooth thread base. I will do this with a floss just in a minute. But there are two tinsels actually. There is a oval tinsel, or it's known like a UNI French. This is the XS, the really tiny one. I don't have just large one. Maybe better will be like S or maybe medium. I'm going for this narrow. It should be narrow, not the big one, but don't need to be that narrow like this one. So tie a piece of UNI French or French tinsel in and tie in the medium or a white standard silver tinsel. There's one I have like 2 millimeters. Make sure that you have the long piece enough, like 25 centimeters maybe. Tie this in. So, as I said before, I will use a UNI floss or some floss, some silk to make a smooth underbody and make the body also a bit thicker. So take like, we will need a pretty long piece, like half a meter, and tie it in. And I will make it double. Okay, secure and go all the way to a hook eye with your thread here and start wrapping the floss, building the underbody. Okay, and we'll tie in one more piece of the floss to make a final shape. So more like, if you want, 15 inches or 30 centimeters. Tie in. All the way to from par and make a nice wraps for a smooth body here. Okay, that's it, not perfect but good enough. Secure and take your tinsel, the flat one, and lay down one wrap next to other. It's a long way to go. Okay. Secure. Now go for the over tinsel and make just like 6 wraps or so around the whole body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7, maybe 8, and secure. Make a thread base here for the bucktail wing and put some varnish. Just drop here. For the wing, we need a lavender bucktail, the wire for the underwing. This is a red goose, some peacock herls, and then the jungle cock. If you have one, you don't need the jungle cock actually. So, sorry, for first, make a lavender bucktail on top. Depends on you how many of the fibers, or something like this. Okay, trim it longer. Now you can brush out these under first, so you will not tie them in with some basic brush. Okay. Now the length of the wing is slightly longer than the fly, even then the tail can be or similar, something like this. Now take these fibers on top of a fly. Okay, and first make a loose wrap, or maybe 2, and then tighten it down. It will help you to keep them together and secure it really strong, so you really need a strong thread here. Okay, maybe the head is too long now, so keep looking where your eye is, so you don't have too long head, but be sure it's secured well. So something like this is fine, and now trim the rest. Better is in some conic shape, so not all fibers are the same length, the rest. And it's too long here. Okay, secure. You can go with your thread under the wing, raise it a bit, but keep in mind we going for some low profile in these flies. So something like this is just fine. Now for the underwing, a white bucktail. Yep, just fine. Remove these extra long fibers, you don't need that. And the same, you can brush out this short or this underfurs here. And the length of the underwing is similar to the lavender, maybe a bit shorter. So again, put it under, make a loose wrap, at least one, and tighten, secure. Okay. Or trim. Cover the head a bit, and now they are a bit too down, so make a few loose wraps here. Maybe this is too much. A bit more. If you will tighten this, we're still raising the fur, so make this more loose, these thread wraps. Now the peacock herl, like 5 or 6 strands. So match the tips. I'll go for 5. 4 and 5. And tie them in as long as the bucktail wing, something like this. You can spread them a bit. Oh, maybe a bit shorter. Just a bit. Yeah. Trim the rest. A bit more securing. Now, the red goose. This one is goose shoulder, or you can use a red swan if you have. Just a piece. Tie this under. I'm doing this in 2 steps, like one and the other one a bit of on the side, on the other side. And the other side. Okay, now you have the jungle cock, use it, or you can use the substitute, the plastic one, or you don't need to. You can make some dots, like white dots on, make a bigger head and paint some kind of eyes. I'm going for the jungle cock here, some medium size, one for every side. So take two. I will remove these long fibers a bit. I will tie this in on side, like well, something like this. That's just fine. The other one, the same. Remove these long fibers and tie in the center fly. Yep. Trim. And we'll just shape a head. Cover all these ends. There's a bit slide in here. Don't worry about bigger head, it can be a bigger one. Okay, and secure. I do a heavy varnishing of these heads, so big drop on top. More under. I like shiny heads, high gloss. Okay, that's it. That's the Caverna Aiken Bucktail, a classic American streamer, or a Russell Merriman maybe better. It's official state fly of Vermont. That's it. Bye.